Welcome back to the show. Today's Everyday Dish. Let's talk about Gary Coleman. The poor guy can't even find peace after his death. It continues to be one of the big entertainment stories. We now know that his last dying wish in his will was to have no members of the press present at any of it.
Really? Wow.
He's done with the media. As for his funeral, Coleman wants to be cremated. Details filed in that will yesterday in Utah. He died a week ago Friday after suffering a brain hemorrhage. And the will also names friend and former manager Dion Mayal as the executor. The will was crafted back in 1999 before he met his ex-wife Shannon Price. She, of course, is saying she wants a piece of the estate. She plans to prepare legal action. She sold those photos of him in the last moments of his life.
But they were divorced. They hadn't remarried.
Yeah.
So does she have a right to it?
I think she is, I hate to say this, a repulsive person. I'm just going to be honest.
Yeah.
She sold photos of him as he was dying to tabloids. That's repulsive.
And some of the interviews with her, you just question her intentions.
Yep. Hey, some other breaking news today. We're just finding out that the wife of Larry King was rushed to the hospital from an alleged drug overdose. Happened back in late May, according to the website RadarOnline.com. The website says Shawn Southwick was unconscious when she was transported from her parents' home in Utah. Now, this is video as she was greeting her husband just last month. As you may know, she takes prescription drugs for anxiety and depression, and in April, the two filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. They had since reconciled, trying to work it out, so it's been a high-stress time for her. Could it have an impact on why she had that overdose?
It's possible.
Yep. Meantime, let's head out there to Los Angeles and Dax at TMZ.com, my favorite website. I was actually partying with Lindsay Lohan the other night, and halfway into our conversation, tick, 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 I hear this beeping sound. Tick, 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 tick. It's her.
Full of it.
Her anklet was going off. Dax.
Her anklet does not make sound or have flashing lights on it. You're so full of it.
No, it made a sound.
But it does. It did go. It sent a report over to the Scram Bracelet Company saying, "Hey, there was a violation. It seems like it's alcohol related. They're looking into it right now." The judge had an emergency hearing yesterday. Sean Chapman-Hawley had to show up. The DA had to show up, and they basically put another warrant out for her arrest. But they had paid the bail, so she will not be arrested. However, this could land her in huge trouble for her next hearing. She could go in and this judge could say, you're going to jail right away, right now. For some reason, though, I feel that she wasn't drinking. I don't think that she was drinking. I would like to think that she's not that dumb, that when she has everyone looking at her for the last couple weeks, now that she's got the Scram bracelet on, that she would even touch a drink to her lips.
Yeah, because she is denying it, but she did post the bail, right?
They did post a bail. I mean, she had to unless she wanted to get arrested, but she is denying that she did anything wrong. And, you got a lot of people watching her when you're in backstage of a award show like that. A lot of people are willing to rat her out, and no one else around her is saying that she ever had any kind of alcohol.
Jeez. All right. Well, I guess I can be honest with you. You often remind me of one of the dudes from Jersey Shore because you have that giant hair like they have. You've got hair that's a good 1.5 feet tall. So are you in on this that they're going to make a show down south?
Well, that is what they're trying. The big old masterminds behind Jersey Shore, the production company, is now going down to the south, and they're trying to find pretty much cowboys, people that can perpetuate that stereotype of a southern person. And so they're looking for anyone down there that likes country music, that likes to, line dance, any of that kind of stuff. And they're going to try to make a new show based on that stereotype.
What's next?
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Wow.
All right, well, Natalie over here does a mean two-step. She loves country.
I do.
She could be in on that show. All right, Dax, good to see you as always. We'll check in with you tomorrow at TMZ.com.
All right, sounds good.
Take it easy, bud. Hey, Dax was telling us yesterday about Charlie Sheen, and he actually gave us the scoop that Charlie Sheen's deal fell apart because he's a chain smoker and that he didn't want to have to quit smoking and serve time. Now we're finding out that his show, 2.5 Men, is very popular among prisoners. Apparently, 2.5 Men is one of the most popular shows in our country's prison system. Inmates say they love Sheen's role, that he's the epitome of, quote, one of us, and that he's, quote, the bad boy who never gets in trouble.
Wow. They think he'll fit right in there?
There you go. Well, he's already making friends in jail.
He likes to smoke cigarettes.
He smokes
and
cigarettes,
do bad things.
can make a shiv out of a bar of soap. He's good. Hey, Ozzy Osbourne is going to give out health advice.
Seriously?
Would you take
Great.
it? Luckily, you don't have to try to listen to him because he's going to write it down.
Okay, good.
He's got a whole set of health columns ready to go over the UK Sunday Times. The rocker says he believes he's a prime example of what not to do. He admits he's lucky to be alive, and he'd hate for anyone to think that if Ozzy can survive it, so can I. So he's going to write these columns, and he claims that the worst thing he ever did, worse than the drugs, the drinking, the womanizing, the canoodling, the worst thing he ever did?
Smoke.
Smoke. So he's going to try to keep people healthy in the months ahead.
Good.
Maybe talk to Lindsay first.
Yeah, he needs to talk to
Yeah,
Lindsay.
Charlie.
And Charlie.
Okay, check this out. Salma Hayek and her co-stars in the upcoming film Grown Ups, they were giving an interview. Just a nice little interview. And then in the middle of the interview, a little something comes onto the set. See if you can guess what they're freaked out by.
Hello. Oh, my God.
Oh my God! Somebody please! No, it's okay. It's not gonna come up here. Somebody do something! It's not gonna
I
come
haven't
up
seen
here.
this. Is it?
Well,
Obviously,
we've
it's
given it
not
away. Yeah.
real.
Somebody do
Well, yeah,
something.
it seems like they might be over-exaggerating a little bit. Hayek, Maria Bello, and Maya Rudolph were all chatting about the new comedy, and they freaked out when the snake appeared a few yards away. They leapt onto the other chairs. Well, Maya was trying to calm them down, but crew members chased them.
Carrying them off.
They carried them off. Hayek was so shaken, she couldn't even go on with the interview. She left the interview, and that was the end of that. Look how she's done with her pumps. She's trying to climb
That
on
is
with her
hysterical.
pumps.
I will say that our camera people are so good here. Where was the shot of the snake? Come on, you got to
Yeah.
react.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I want to
Good
see the
point.
snake.
Yep.
Tell the story.
Tell the story, people. Okay, it is the scariest comedy ever made. If you haven't seen Young Frankenstein on stage, it's hilarious. And it's coming to the Buell Theater. Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein going to be here June 15th through the 27th. These tickets are reasonably priced, but they'll cost you. I mean, it's worth every penny. But we're trying to give you free tickets. You don't have to pay a dime.
Terrific.
Isn't that nice of us?
So nice.
Aren't we generous?
So
Aren't we
generous.
giving?
So giving.
What we're going to do is play a clip from the movie. You tell us how the line ends, and you win 2 free tickets to the Young Frankenstein. Here is the clip.
How nice.
Of course, the rates have gone up.
Of course. Of course. I'm sure we'll get along splendidly. Oh, sorry. You know, I don't mean to embarrass you, but I'm a rather brilliant surgeon. Perhaps I could help you with that hump.
Okay. What is the next line? A, my humps. My lovely lady lumps.
Not that.
Not that
Not
one.
my humps.
B, what hump? Or C, through the dumbwaiter. This is a no-brainer, people. Send your choice. Text us, A, B, or C, to 52182. Grab your celly right now. Text us to 52182. And the correct answer, you'll get a chance to win 2 free tickets to the show next week, and you're going to love the show.
And I hear it's an awesome show.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Yep.